Audiophile short number 5, Picking Speakers, Music, Bass, and Design. So the speaker is arguably the most important part of your system, besides perhaps your room. Take your time when you're choosing speakers. Here are 3 tips. First, consider the kinds of music you like to listen to the most. While excellent speakers will do justice to most kinds of music, some speakers will excel for certain kinds of music. For example, tall speakers with a lot of drivers or cones may be able to provide the kind of big soundstage that helps make a symphony sound realistic. Other speakers might be punchy and quick, which could be important for electronic music or rock. I don't want to overstate this factor, but I think it's worth paying attention to how reviewers or other people who have heard the speaker might characterize a particular speaker's ability to convey the kinds of music that you like. Second, consider how low you want the speakers to go and whether you might consider a subwoofer. Many speakers will promise you that they go from very low to very high. In reality, only fairly expensive, many thousands of dollars per pair, kinds of speakers will do serious justice to the low end of the system. Now, if bass is really important to you, you might plan to get a subwoofer down the road, and if you go that route, then really find speakers right now which convey an accurate and an intimate mid-range and an articulate, but not shrill, higher end. Speakers which start to roll off around 45 to 50 hertz will still provide most of the bass information in a track, and you'll ensure that everything else sounds good. Third, consider different designs of speakers. There's a large difference between electrostatic speakers and dipole speakers, for example, and box speakers, or your sort of traditional 2-driver, 3-driver speaker. There are punchy bookshelf speakers, there are towers which are fairly directed in where they send the sound, and some which radiate the sound in multiple directions. Look at measurements or comments about the on-axis or off-axis response for a particular speaker to get a sense of that. These different kinds of speakers will suit different tastes in tonality, soundstage, and room acoustics. So keep these 3 things in mind: the kinds of music, how low you want the bass to go, and the different designs that speakers can have, and you'll find yourself narrowing down your list of speakers to audition in a more effective way.